you went right here, you went long way. Is there a reason why you went long way? This? Short way is this?
Right. I mean, very simple. They have an Amumu. I don't want to get cheesed early.
Mm-hmm. And how many times did you get cheesed by going like this?
Like in general?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in general.
A good amount of times where like I've learned by now.
I see. So, what's the disadvantage of going like this long way?
We might not get there first.
True. So what does that mean?
That they get control of wave.
Okay, so getting control of wave against a Caitlyn, Amumu as a Jinx brand, is it important? Of course, so it's super important. So again, you're going like this because you're scared of the cheese. It's okay. Personally, if you're super scared of the cheese, just word it at like, I don't know, 40 seconds in the game, just word it and go this way. Because if they don't cheese you and you have a ward there and you go like this, you can get faster in the lane and you can actually start pushing. And if you get pushed against a good Caitlyn, because this can be a good Caitlyn, let's say, you're gonna get pranked in the lane and you can't play the game. So I wouldn't really use long way too much. Also, thinking that Sylas should always start on the bot lane here with the Jax top lane, I think that you should just consider that they don't cheese. If you're super scared, I would ward, but in general you really want to avoid going long way if possible. Okay, also in champion select, long way leash in champion select. So you said you pick the champion based on right here, you pick the champion based on the enemy composition. Personally, I would pick with the champion more on my support, so I can have a good synergy, and then on the enemy composition. So I think maybe an ideal pick would be, I don't know, if you can play Ezreal or Varus could also be fine, lethality, something pokey. Caitlyn is very good here with Brand, but she took it. So personally, I would pick more for the laning phase, not for the late game, not for the team fights, because this game, if you play it really well, you will see that you could have won it 20 minutes easily. Okay, let's go to the big things, because these are small things. So right here, what is the most important thing that you need to dodge in this lane?
My thing is scaling, so obviously I don't want to die to the Qs from Amumu.
Okay, so Qs from Amumu, and obviously we need to get control of the lane, so we need to push. So right here, when you're walking up, this is very nice that you try to poke the Caitlyn, and now when you see that she's out of range, she's slightly out of range, you can just go onto the wave and look to keep pushing. Look what you did here. If this Amumu has a brain, you're just this HP now. So be very careful with this. So this was basically, I really love the fact that you get prio, you try to push. I really love that you try to sneak an auto attack on the Caitlyn because you have more range with the Q. But the moment you see it's not possible and she just back off, try to focus on the wave, because this, if this is diamond, you're definitely this HP. He's gonna burn the ignite, you're gonna waste your heal, and you need to recall, but recall at level 1 is like so. If this is diamond, I think you lost the lane. So be very careful. Of course, this is gold, so didn't really matter. Pushing, this was beautiful by you. This is beautiful that you're pushing. Okay, so walking up and not respecting the enemy Amumu. Being too aggressive. Okay, 250. Let's see what 250 is right here. So you try to go on with a little bit of poke. You get a bit of gank here. Brent's getting caught. Okay, so right here, if you're in this moment right here, what do you think about this play? Looking at it right now.
It's doomed.
It's doomed. So what is a good AD carry gonna do right here, and why?
Not do anything, just leave.
Exactly, because this, like, flash, heal, everything. The chances of you dying here are very high. If a Momo has a brain, same thing. Why the fuck are you using your Q on the... He's dead, man. Brand is dead by Caitlyn. Use the Q on the Jinx. Caitlyn is gonna walk up. She's gonna put the trap. You're dead. So these guys have no brains. If you're playing in Platinum, again, you're gonna die. Like here, imagine Amumu had that Q. GG, BG. So rule of thumb here, be very careful. Like you can play aggressive with Jinx and Flash aggressively, but in situations when you know that there is no way out, like in this case, you get this kill, but then if Amumu hits the Q on you, you're doomed. I wouldn't go for those kind of aggressive plays. So be very careful. This was a early game coin flip flash to get a kill, but instantly die. Avoid one for trading 1-for-1 with all costs. Okay, 330, and this is still small compared to the mistakes that we did after. We're gonna go right here. Okay, so right here I was checking your PGG. You're staying in the lane because your wave is not good. You try to push because it's in a very bad position, and then right here you wanted to recall. Okay, you wanted to recall. At some point you decided to stop yourself and not recall. So tell me more about this recall. You wanted to recall, so why? What are the advantages of this recall, disadvantages?
And then I'm gonna have enough gold to buy something that's gonna give me value.
True. I mean, yeah, maybe longsword or.
And they're still pretty low, and then my brand is coming back to lane, so.
I see. So
That's gonna thought process.
the thing is, right here, when you push the wave, now you take a decision if you should recall or not. So your brand is not very close, he's actually pretty far, and the question that you have to ask yourself is, are they low enough for me to be able to actually pressure a kill, like reliably? Like, can you actually kill them right now in the next 10, 15, to maybe 20 seconds? What do you think? Probably not, exactly. So would love the recall. I mean, I would love the staying part if they're this HP. Sure, I mean, if they're this HP, go base, guys. I'm gonna stay in the lane, I'm gonna push you until you're gonna fucking recall. But now I'm like, Ren is not close, he just died. I mean, yeah, we only have a longsword, but I mean, what's the alternative? Staying here and they're like half HP into the tower. Also, like, here it would have been imagine if you recall right now, what should Caitlyn do with the wave?
If I recall,
If you recall, she's gonna see that you recall. What should she do right now? Clear it, okay, and what after? Back, okay, but what about the next wave? I mean, she should push it first, so she should clear the wave, she should push the next wave. Okay, but in the meantime, what are you gonna do? We're gonna come back to lane, so this is the best case scenario with the recall. If you press B right now, and they are not low enough for you to pressure a kill, and you have a decent amount of gold, you have 700 gold almost right now, so double longsword, it's okay. You can consider recalling because you know that you have so much time to come back in the lane, because she should clear this wave and push another one. So this would be a very good recall timing. Very good recall timing. So there is a difference. So right here, 1 second. Let me see. Okay, 450. So 450 was also like right here. You could have recalled after pushing the wave. But in this case, should we stay or should we recall?
I mean, I like the stay, Caitlyn.
Exactly. In this case, you should stay because you can reliably kill them. You have Brand here. You have a big wave into the tower. I mean, Caitlyn is fucking low and Amumu can't do anything. But last time she was this HP. It's not reliable to stay. So now it is good to stay. By the way, I'm gonna give you a hint. Recall timing is by far the mistake that if we fix, gonna give you the biggest improvement. By far. Same. Okay, so let me see. So compare with the recall at 450. So 1 second. So rule of thumb of prioritize recalling after pushing the wave to the tower unless enemies are really low and we can reliably get a kill on them by staying. Perfect. Another thing, 330, the camera control. Instantly when I saw the camera control, we need to change your settings instantly. So for example, right here, you change the speed of it. Like, look at this right now. It's super slow. You're trying to look at them. It should take you like 0.2 seconds, but it takes you 1 second because look at this. You see how you're hovering, how you're moving your camera. Look at this. So you're moving it up, and then now you see them. So this should be instant. So let's go to the settings. How much? I think you have 30 or 35. How much you have in the settings on the camera? Camera move speed here. I think you have between 30 and 40. I hope you don't have 20 because that would be very bad. Oh my god. Try to put it on 25 first. I don't want it too much because we're gonna play the next game, so I don't want you to be very uncomfortable. But you can put it on 25 for now. Okay, that's good. Okay, recall timings. Huge with caps lock. I'm gonna write it down here. Then slow camera. Okay, well, we fixed it already, so I'm not gonna put it. Okay, 350. Okay, this one you know this play. Look at this. So Amumu goes in right now. If this is double lift, doozy, deft, what is the first thing that is gonna press right now?
I'm throwing my traps.
Exactly. So then why are we auto-attacking it and chilling? He would have died, and then maybe you can get a double because she's really low and you have double in auto-attack. So we missed a kill right here. The funny thing is that after this happens, so you have one more kill. Imagine you would have one more kill. What is the first thing that you should throw here? Like, not double, you see? Another kill. And then it's a double kill. She loses the wave. You push one more wave because you saw the jungle being top lane. You get the plate. We're rich. Game is over. Just with the trap. Okay, so 350. Okay, but then 8. Again, same thing right here at 8. Amumu is griffing. He's going in. Let's see. What is he gonna do? Okay, traps. Not auto. Yeah, now it's too late then. You see? Instant traps. Now, traps. Right here. Yes, he could go like this, but I mean, sure, Brand's gonna see the sun. Because now you do auto attack first, but you see slightly miss it. Why? Because we didn't put the trap. Okay, the pattern that you have. So, let me see. Use your... Okay, prioritize opening the fights with traps. Good, 850. This is a pattern that you have. It's not that severe. I will show it to you. This is only gonna help. I'm gonna show you what you need for platinum. I'm gonna show you what you need for diamond. I'm gonna make you a list. So what I'm gonna show you right now, you need from platinum to diamond. So now it's not important, but I will just show you so you can see. So it was 850. We missed a click here. So you're very precise when we're clicking here. This is good. You missed a little click on the minion.
Yeah, I usually when it's like a big wave, I usually on my T I have a attack.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Sometimes I forget, but usually I'm pretty good with it.
The problem is when you are in actually fights, like right here, when you're kiting, very rarely. Okay, so let me see. So this is nice. This is nice. Okay, when you're kiting, you're super lazy, as in with the kiting. Like you should click onto the target when you're kiting, because here there are moments like in this case. I feel like you see this. You're kiting by clicking here. But what does it mean? This means if there are two people close to each other and you're clicking here, maybe you focus the wrong target, because you know that the thing that you're gonna focus is the thing that is the closest, you see. So this is why if you watch Reckless, Uzi, Deft, Teddy, Gumayushi, they click on the target when they press A click. No matter if you're using the A click or if you're using your A, it's no matter what, you should have the pattern to move your mouse on the target. So this is gonna hold us back until after Platinum 3. I'm gonna give you a drill, I'm gonna personalize a routine for you, a strategy, a method. So I'm gonna give you my technique, but for now it's not that important. The recoils are 10 times more important, for example, and what I'm gonna show you in the mid game, because mid game is very concerning. I'll give you a hint now. Okay, 530, we didn't finish with the mistakes in the early game. 530, let's see what was 530. So you get in the lane. Here you didn't know what to tell me, like how is the wave. Let's actually take a look. So we have a wave coming right now. Here I told you, hey, look at the wave, how is it? Let me see. Okay, so now we just crushed the wave into the tower. So what does it mean? Exactly, so we know that it's gonna push back to us. So right now, the moment when you're gonna look at bot lane, whenever that's gonna be, let's see. Like now we should be looking at bot lane, for example, to see like how is your wave. Okay, perfect. So this wave is how? Let's see.
It should push to us.
How do we know? How do we decide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, it's easy to tell. It's pushing to us a little bit. Good. What about if the minions were the same amount of HP? Sorry, what about if the minions are the same amount of minions enemy with our minions? How do you decide?
It's gonna push to them now because our wave gets there first, right?
Okay, well, yes. So the first rule when you want to identify the wave management is very simple. How many minions do I have? How many minions do they have? It's very simple. The number of the minions will decide where the wave is pushing. The second thing is not the position of the wave. It's something else. If you have 6 minions and against 6 minions, you are right. Theoretically, our wave comes faster right here and it's gonna push into them. True. But what if we have 6 minions with full HP compared to 6 minions with super low HP? Would it really matter that the wave is coming here first?
Right.
Exactly. So the first thing that is gonna decide where is the wave pushing is the number of the minions between our wave and their wave. Second wave is the HP of the minions. And of course, what kind of minions you have, because if you have cannons, if you have melees, if you have casters do more damage, melees have more HP, cannons have everything. And the third thing is where is the wave, what position is the wave. So here the wave is coming into us and we should just keep it here for as much as possible. Of course, it's gonna slowly push into them pretty soon, but if you can keep it here for a long time, you would do it. Okay. So these 3 rules we learned today. We're gonna apply them in the next game, and then 10 is 10. Let's see how you can apply it at 10. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do right now. So you recall beautifully. You push the wave. Let's see See what you're gonna do. You go into the lane, perfect. Okay, so right here, wave management again. So here I asked you, where is the wave pushing? So let me see if you're looking. I think right here I asked you, let's see. Okay, right here. Let me see. See if you're looking. You should be looking. Like, you see that you're wasting a lot of time looking at yourself and pressing tab. Okay, where is the wave coming right now?
It's gonna push to us.
Exactly. Why?
Well, because the numbers is pretty even, HP is even, their wave is gonna crash.
Exactly. This is the answer that I was looking for. Beautiful. Okay, 1200 ulti. Let's see what we're gonna do right here. 1200. Oh yes, I remember this. So here you said, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna kill him. I don't know if I should ulti in a little bit, not now. So now you're just chilling. Okay, now you're just chilling. Okay, let's see. They're getting poked. If it was me, I would ulti. So you can kill him right now. You can't kill him. You can't kill him right now with this HP. He has 450 HP. You know that if you're gonna hit another target, you do more damage with your R, right? And so if you hit multiple targets, plus you're gonna do more damage with your R, the more distance it travels. You know that? The R.
Right. That's why I was trying to create this.
Good. This is good. So now you should ult. He's dead. You have enough damage. You have pickaxe into nuclear. It's super. Like, you have ult. Even if you don't kill him, that's the thing. Even if you don't kill him and you chunk him or you chunk her, okay, sure. Maybe she's gonna recall. But you should instantly like, the moment when I would ulti is not here, because now you can't kill him. Here, he's dead. Right here. Okay, so no problem, we missed it. Again, if they are pretty low, 20%, let's say, and you know you're not gonna kill them, but you know that you're gonna be able to get them to 5% HP and force their recall, it's still good to throw the ulti. This is basically what I wanna say. Okay, then we're gonna go into the little things before we go and talk about the elephant that is holding you back so much. Whether you play Jinx, Caitlyn, whatever you wanna play, the mid game is gonna hold you back. I'm gonna show you exactly what is the problem in the mid game. Okay, now you're chilling, almost got a kill here. Beautiful push, very nice. You push more. Maokai flashed. Personally, if it was me right here, Brand gets caught. Let's see. Brand gets caught, we have heal. Again, no problem. We forgot about the heal, but at least if he's chasing you, use your heal. Right now. Because this is his range for his Q. He can get you, but if you heal, how does that help you? If you heal first. Exactly. And it's either you do it now, or you can do it after he jumps. After he jumps, you're just dead. Because he just jumped already, you see? You should instantly heal. Again, we forgot about the heal again right here. When we went on the, well, we didn't forget, it's just you missed it. Like, you missed the range. Look at this. Oh, actually you got it. It was just the ignite. So now you're trying to kite. Again, I don't like that you weren't precise, but again, you're not missing clicks, so until Platinum 3 we're not going to really have any problems. Okay, we missed the flash, we panicked a little bit. Also should throw the jumpers. I'm not concerned with this at all. Okay, we talked about the kiting. I see. So now I'm gonna show you, from now on, I'm gonna show you the biggest mistake that you're doing. The recall timing is the second biggest mistake, and it's holding back. But what I'm gonna show you right now is what is everything that you need to do to improve from this point. So I was looking at your match history, and I didn't want to tell you because maybe I could have been wrong. So I was watching this, and I was like, hey, he did 10k damage. The Vel'Koz did more damage. The enemy carry did more. Then I was watching, I was like, hey, maybe it's a coincidence. Then I was checking the next game, same thing, just 5k damage.
Yeah, I know that damage.
This is this?
Yeah.
But you know why? I'm gonna show you right now why it's damage, because you know the funny thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you a bit of so here I said very good positioning. Okay, well, fuck. Very good positioning and good fights, as you can see down. So your positioning and your team fights is, I'm not joking, diamond level. The problem is that the early...
That is something at least me and the other coach, we practice a lot. So.
Oh, yeah, but the problem is that it doesn't matter if your fights are good. What do you prefer, being a god in the first 20 minutes or being a god in the from 25 minutes to 40 minutes. Like, how many games are gonna last that much?
Right.
So this is why I wouldn't even think about practicing late game, because if you don't have lane, you're not gonna get to late game.
Right.
You can be the best player in the world in teamfight. So the problem is that our mid game and early game is silver level or bronze. So yeah, I'm gonna show you right now what you did here. This is super big. So 1650. Here you were going bot lane, which is very good because you want to catch the wave. And after you catch the wave, you beautifully went to the fight. You stay to the fight. You stayed around them. This is very, very good. Very good mechanics, very good macro. Your wave bot is pushed, so you're able to fight here to stay on mid lane. Now you beautifully go on this guy. Beautiful limits level. Very, very nice. Now we have more options. Okay, one second, because I need to see. Let's see. So here you don't know what to do. Let me see. Right. Okay, well, here. Options. Keep pushing mid. Go bot. Go top. Go bot. Go Drake. Go Rico. What are the worst decisions that you can do here? First, so we can take the worst ones. Okay, so going bot is good. Going bot is good.
No, because Fizz is there.
Fizz is there. It's really stupid to go bot lane. Okay, true. Pushing mid. How is pushing mid?
I'm not sure because.
Well, what is the enemy
they have
jungle?
a Stylist and a Kali.
So it's very bad. You can't really push mid lane. Okay, then going top lane. How is going top lane? So we have going top lane, Recall, Raptors, or Drake. But Drake is already down right now. So.
Right.
So how?
Sure. This is probably like I said.
Exactly. So first of all, you have one item. So you need to know, you need to ask yourself, how much gold do I need for the next item? If you need, let's say, 700 gold more, and getting the Raptors is not going to give you anything, you can consider going top lane by looking there, and if it's very reliable, he's a very free kill, you can consider going there. If you know it's not reliable, you can simply go and take the Raptors, as in it's the best decision and the most reliable. So the first thing that you have to ask yourself is, how much gold do I need for the item? And in exceptional moments, exceptional positions, you can consider going top lane. So now you have how much? 152 gold for at the moment. How much gold do we need for the item? We have a longsword and we go PD. We have also Zeal, I think.
I can't see. Do I have
yeah, you have Zeal as well. You have Zeal as well, I think.
Okay, so I basically have it.
So you need 1200 gold right now. So what is the best decision here?
To back.
Well, you're gonna need to wait 50 gold. So you should take the Raptors first and then back, you see? So this is what you should be doing. Like, now, why are we going top lane? We had the Phantom Dancer, and after you get the Phantom Dancer, maybe then you can go top lane, since your mid wave is pushed, your bot wave is pushed. But this is so coin flip, and it's so funny that this repeated in the game like 10 times. Like, look at this. So this is one decision making. You should never be here. The reason why you died is because you're here and you didn't check how much gold you need. But then 10 minutes after, something else happens. You're going mid lane. How much gold do we need for Infinity? We need to always keep in mind 625 with these items. I mean, now you need to stay with your team. You can't just recall because they are all pressuring. So this is good that you're staying with your team. You're pushing, but let's get some recap. So you're dying on bot lane. You're buying cloak, you're going mid lane around your team. This is very good that you stay around them. Then you're pushing. You have Infinity in base, but since they're all pressuring, you should stay with them. You hover them, you push more, you try to get some damage. You can't really get this tower, you try to get the wave. Your team is still on mid lane, so you can stay around them. Okay, now they're still mid lane, you can stay around them. Sure. Let's see what we're gonna do. Gonna take the tower, fight is gonna start. Okay, we lose the fight, and now we just back off. So what should you be doing in the next 20 seconds?
Look at the back.
Exactly, why?
Because I have my spike.
Exactly, you have your item. There is nothing on the map, like you're not gonna follow this one. You don't need the red buff, you don't need anything. You can consider taking the wave if it's super safe, but you just need to recall. Like now, the worst thing that you can do. Okay, push the wave. Okay, you are safe, you push the wave. Recall. You have the Infinity Edge. Recall and come back to mid lane. What is the worst thing that can happen right now if you choose to go bot? 30 seconds Nash, by the way.
Right, well, Well, I mean, I thought they had it because Maokai gets picked up.
No. So it's 30 seconds until the Nashor respawns. So it's not that case. So it's 30 seconds. Yeah, so they're gonna take control, they're gonna take vision, and you're not there. In case your teammates want to fight, well, you're not there. Plus, why are we staying for the bot wave? I mean, I would understand if you need 100 more or 200 more gold for a huge item like Infinity Edge. I would be like, oh, okay, sure, man. I mean, he overextended, he didn't have the item, he went to bot lane. Yes, it's a risk because he doesn't stay with the team, but I mean, it's Infinity Edge, you know, he can do it. But here, the fact that you're even taking the Grom first is so bad. Then you also keep pushing right here. Like, you should just get Infinity Edge, and then now you should be with Shen. Like, you see what happened. Like here, if you see the replay, if you're gonna watch the replay, you're gonna see like I had a, like here when I saw you going on bot lane, I said, hey, you lost the game, you could get pentakill onto the Nash right here. And after 5 seconds, you see that Amumu dies there. And when you ulti, look at this. Here you could have won the game. Look at this. You ulti, and I don't know if you remember. So Amumu died by Nashor, you ulted. Imagine you're here. Imagine. So you could have won this game 27 minutes. But the funny thing is that you could have won this game 25, 24 minutes if you played the early game good. This guy was 3 levels down on Caitlyn. She should be 5 levels down how bad she was. And the recall timings, if your recall timings were better, this game shouldn't be more than 25 minutes. If your mid game was better, this game shouldn't be more than 27 minutes. So you see, you had beautiful team fights. You played every single team fight Diamond 4 level, Platinum 1 level, but it didn't matter because what you did before holded you back. And here it's gaining from worse to worse to worse. We should just recall. We should just recall right here. The fact that you're getting the... Like, you need to spend time with your team in the late game in order for you to be able to do damage. The more time you spend with this extra camps, the more you delay your recall. That, of course, you need because you have 2.68 gold. And now you're getting a red buff when you have a huge amount of gold. Like, if we want to recall, why should we get the red buff first and then recall to waste the duration when we can just recall first, get the items, and then get red buff and then fight, so you don't waste the duration. So this is getting from worse to worse to worse to worse, as you can see, staying and staying, and then you end up fighting without anything. You have 3k gold. This is huge. Huge. Okay, 34. Okay, let's see 34. Okay, let's do the recap, because I like to do recap. So what did you do here? When did you recall? Because I wanted to be able to understand. I remember the plays, but I wanted to make sure you also remember the play. Okay, you died, no problem, doesn't matter. You go to mid lane, good, you stay around your teammates. This is nice. This is very nice. You stay around mid lane. Can we try to 5v5 with typing? You like 5v5, that's good. He goes in, start to kite beautifully, nice positioning by you. Beautiful level, really good. Then Brand uses the flash. We're staying around our teammate, which is very good. You go for the mid wave, then you go for the bot lane for red buff, then you stay around your teammates. This is very good by you. Nice positioning, nice play here on the side. As you put the E this time, you just kill them. Beautiful. After you kill them, you beautifully get the Drake, and after you get the Drake, you beautifully go on mid lane and you try to kill Jax. So far, so good. Try to kill on the Akali, you almost get them. And now you're gonna push mid lane. After you push mid lane, you're gonna get the inhibitor, and then after you get the inhibitor, you are gonna get the scuttle. What should we be doing right now? True. So, well, the answer is I should check to see how much gold I need. And if I need, let's say 100 or 200 more gold, I can consider staying on top lane. But since I have a huge amount of gold and the Baron is up, I want to make sure I don't delay my power, my back too much, because if I'm gonna delay it, that means Fizz is gonna be here, Shin is gonna be here pressuring, and I'm gonna be in base. They will try to fight for Nashor and I'm not gonna be there. So you can stay for the top wave if you think that you're gonna have an extra item by staying there, or if you think that Baron Nashor is safe. Like, I would stay for the top lane if 5 people of enemy team is like are dead, sure, because there is no threat. But now there is a threat that if you stay for the top wave and you push one more and one more and one more, the enemy team can actually go Nashor soon. Because now, okay, we got the wave, and now we recall. But guess what? Your teammates are mid lane. Why do we recall right now? You need to be mid now, right? And you already had the item. This is the funny thing. You didn't even need to get the top wave. You already have the item right here. So why did we stay for the top wave and the Grom if we're not gonna use the gold? So you see how bad this is? So this is by far the biggest thing. So it might look like a lot of things, because it's a lot of things to get diamond. Like this analysis is compared to a player that has diamond fundamentals. So we're not there yet, we can see. So let's go and play the next game and let me show you how to recall timing properly.
For those of you who are struggling winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and ARAMs and don't like playing ranked, or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun. Or let's say you just play the game for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it. Coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time auto-piloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach. Or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks. Or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.